Hello everyone, welcome to our first Oryoki. I'm over here. Hi. Uh, I've said before, this is a very simplified, very relaxed Oryoki compared to the truly beautiful art that Oryoki is, that you can spend a lifetime of studying. And we're doing a great injustice to it in that sense. But if today your heart is sincere, you take a moment to remember to pause, to gasho, every step along the way, then we may capture the spirit of this. Someone asked, did we reduce the number of Oryoki this year? And I said, to confess, yes. It was one of the few things we had to cut in order to fit everything in for the new schedule for North America and Europe. However, the beauty of this is that if you do wish to practice the Oryoki again, please just sit with this meal again when you have free time. Some people in North America have free time in the evening. Some people in Europe are free in the morning. You can do another Oryoki if you wish, or maybe in the near future we'll have a formal Oryoki class again, and we'll all get together. But today I'm going to try to talk you through this with the proviso that I practice this every year, and it's never perfect. So please be forgiving. Uh, and as I said, it's the spirit that counts. All right. Hopefully this year I finally have it figured out where to sit so that it is visible. Let me see. Okay, good. I think if I have this right, at least this year compared to previous years, you'll be able to see the actual meal and me, which is good. Okay. Are you ready? We don't open the bowls yet, but you can place the bowl in front of you. Remember, when you're carrying the bowl, to come in or to leave, 3 fingers is respectful. Right, we'll begin. Buddha was born in Kapilavastu, enlightened in Magadha, taught in Varanasi, entered Nirvana at Kushinagara. Now we set out Buddha's bowls. May we, with all living beings, realize the emptiness of self-cleaning and of the 3 wheels, giver, receiver, and gift. Okay. Bow to your bowls. Place your hands on the knot. Take a breath. Open the knot. Spread out to left and right. Gasho. This is your drying cloth. Get up in the middle. There's a traditional way to fold it, but if you can do something like that, place it in front of you. Take your napkin. And open it. Place it in your lap. This is to protect your kesa, which I've seen monks, they usually are wearing their kesa during this. I am not so brave. Now, your utensils, also place them in front of your lap. Let's pause. Kasho. Now we open the flap away from you. And the flap towards you. Kasho. Want to do a little fancy? There's a traditional star fold you can try. That's all right. Kasho. 3 fingers. Lift your bowl to the left. Middle bowl. And the cup. Now take your utensils, handle them respectfully. If you can, first take out the chopsticks, or you may be having a small spoon or fork, and place them behind the bowls on the cloth. Handle facing towards the left if you would like to. Gotcha. Mix the spoon. Now we take our drying sponge and we place it between the second and third bowl. Hold your envelope and replace it. Kasho. All right. Now we will continue our chants. No food in the bowls yet. We don't place the spoon or the chopsticks yet on top of the bowls. That is part of the ceremony. In the midst of the 3 treasures which verify our understanding, entrusting ourselves to the Sangha, we recall homage to the pure Dharmakaya, Vairakana Buddha boundless, to the complete Sambhogakaya, Lokana Buddha, symbol of perfection, to the manifest Nirmanakaya, Shakyamuni Buddha, man of this earth, to Maitreya Buddha, hope for the future, to all Buddhas, past, present, and future in the 10 directions, to the Mahayana Sadharma Pundarika Lotus Sutra, to Manjusri Bodhisattva, great wisdom, to Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, great activity, to Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, great compassion, to the myriad honored ones, bodhisattvas, mahasattvas, to the perfection of wisdom, mahaprajna paramita. This food of many benefits comes from the efforts of all sentient beings, past and present, and is medicine for nourishment of our practice. We offer this meal of many virtues and tastes to the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and to all life in every realm of existence. May all sentient beings in the universe be sufficiently nourished. Now, respectfully, you will receive food. Of course, we are serving ourselves today, but imagine that someone is presenting it to you, because it really comes from others. Remember, if you have some tea, to save a little at the end, we'll be using it to clean our bowls. If you forget and you have some other tea over here, you can also use that too. All right. Now there's a ceremony where we begin in Gasho. The second line we go to Shashu. The third line we go to the Zazen. Gasho, Shashu, Zazen Mudra. All right. Just making sure I haven't forgotten anything, and I have not, I don't think. First, we reflect on the labors that brought us this food and consider how it comes to us. Second, as we receive this offering, we should consider whether our virtue and practice are worthy of its receipt. Third, we regard greed as an obstacle to freedom of mind. Fourth, we regard this meal as medicine to sustain our life. Fifth, to attain the way, we now receive this food. Now, if you would, take a few morsels. Doesn't have to be more than a pinch. And put it aside for the hungry ghosts. In my interpretation, this represents all the people without food in the world tonight, all the hungry refugees and others. Now, we cannot send them this food, so I ask you afterwards, you can take it out and you can put it under the tree and feed it to the birds, and it comes back to nature. But I hope that sometime you also remember charitable donations to the hungry. This is just symbolic of that. Hands in Gasho, please. For all creatures who hunger and nourish this world, now we present you this offering. This food is for all of you in the 10 directions. Now the next chant has a little ceremony. You'll notice we begin in Gasho, then we put the spoon in the bowl, then back to Gasho, then raise the bowl to eye level. Okay? Then we put down the bowl. You can watch me. Do it along with me. First, this is for the three treasures. Second, it is for our teachers, parents, planet, and all sentient beings. Third, it is for every being in all realms of existence. Raise the bowl. Thus we eat this food with everyone. We eat to end all suffering, to practice the harmless and beneficial, to save all sentient beings, and to accomplish the Buddha way. Bow, place the bowl down. The first portion is to end all evil. The second is to cultivate every good. The third is to free all beings. May everyone realize the Buddha way. Now it's traditional to take one bite. Gassho. And you may eat freely. Remember, however, we don't have much time. Move along. One of the things about Oryoki, when you're going to be finished, everyone's going to be finished. We have about 10 minutes to eat. While you're chewing, you may return to Zazen for a moment. Bow. Take the next bit you wish. I will now call for seconds in the traditional way. You may take seconds if you wish. It's perfectly acceptable. The monks in the monasteries do take seconds, but remember that it's also the home stretch. So it's also a signal that we're going to be done in about 2 or 3 minutes. All right? Saishin. Try to leave nothing in your bowls except maybe a few crumbs. Remember, don't put your lips to the big bowl. You can to the smaller bowl. You're eating the Japanese way. Traditionally in Japan, when the teacher's done, everyone is supposed to be done. Even though we're Westerners, we should all let's make it for Western custom. We should all finish at the same time, which is about now. All right? Now, when you have finished, you can immediately begin to clean your bowl. You actually don't have to wait for the group on this. When you're done, you start wrapping your bowl yourself. But today, we'll do it together. Okay? So first thing I'm going to say is, if you have some tea remaining, take your spoon and pour the tea in the large bowl. Then reach down and get, I'm sorry, I just got ahead of myself. Get your sesu, which is your cleaning implement, the sponge, and take the liquid and clean the spoon. Leave the sesu in the big bowl. Now get your drying cloth and place it back down behind the bowl. Keep your cloth in your hand. Take your chopsticks and repeat the same. Now clean the bowl. Liquid. Put your sponge in the middle bowl. Put your drying cloth over the top. And dry. Keep your drying cloth there. Repeat middle bow. Place it in a little cup. Take your drying cloth. Same little cup. So this time we're going to squeeze out the sponge. And we will now take our envelope. I apologize as this is not exactly the same as I demonstrated on the video. I do have a tendency to change things slightly each year. You have to be flexible in that. Place in your sesu, the cleaning instrument. Take your chopsticks. Take your spoon. And turn this temporarily here. Now, we waste not, want not, so you drink whatever liquid is here. In similar fashion, dry. Now, take your drying cloth. And fold it. Okay. Now we're going to take the bowls and we're going to return them. Move them to the middle. Okay. Take the end closest to yourself first. It's okay if later you make some mistakes with this, you get something out of order, you know. Take the edge away from you. Okay, now take your envelope and place it on the bottom. Take the napkin and try to fold it in some nice rectangle if you can. And place it on top. Now take your drying cloth. I think I was a little fast to do this before. Stretch it out. What you do is you fold it in half, lay it down, kind of triangular way, because it should dry, you see. So actually you're going to leave it out open so it gets dry for the next time. Then take your hand and take both ends. And tie. One trick is to leave one edge pointing to you, so later you know the side that should be pointing at you, so your bowls are not backwards later. But that's all right. Oh. Okay. And as they say in Sanskrit, voila. All right. Gasho, please. The water with which we wash our bowls tastes like ambrosia. We offer it to all who thirst, that they may be satisfied, and may the fires of greed and our excess desires be quenched. Abiding in this ephemeral world, may we exist in muddy water with purity like a lotus. Nothing escapes the boundless mind. Thus we bow towards Buddha. That's all. Thank you very much. Remember to leave your donation for the hungry ghosts outside. All right? And see you later. Next, you guys are off to Sweden. Enjoy the trip. See you guys. I have to confess, it's 3 o'clock in the morning here. I'm going to bed. See you guys. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it, Charles.